Example problems, 7-3 day 2. Less explanation, just gonna get her done. Let me fix this just a bit. This is gonna bug me. Okay, there we go. Kind of strange looking. All right, so let's try it. Sorry about the wonky board. So the first thing we gotta do is figure out how to draw this. Actually, the first thing is, what the heck is this in degrees? Well, remember, pi over 2 is 90. 90 times -3 is -270. So this is telling me where to spin my spinner. Now, if I actually spun it, it'd be down, and it would land right on my y-axis. Don't do it. Stop just shy. Create your right triangle by coming back to the x-axis and then think. Okay, this is my spinner, so that's my hypotenuse. This is the line I drew in, so that's my opposite. And that is my adjacent. And you can see that's my 0. There's no negatives here. So what is sine? Well, it's opposite over hypotenuse. So these two things are equal at that situation. So that's going to be some number over itself, which is just 1. Check it with your calculator. Cosine of 180. Remember, pi is equal to 180. So I spin my spinner almost to 180. Finish your triangle. Remember, that's my opposite side. That's the little shorty, so that's 0. My adjacent side is here, but it has to be negative, and there's my hypotenuse. Don't forget, your hypotenuse is your spinner. I got to find cosine. Well, that's cos, adjacent over hypotenuse. Well, notice my adjacent and my hypotenuse are the two equal ones, but the adjacent's a negative number. So that's going to reduce to -1. Because if that's 10, that's -10. If that's 20, that's -20. So they reduce to -1 regardless of their dimensions. Here we go. 9 pi over 4. Well, that's just a biggie. So that's just saying 9 times 45. That's 360, because 9 times 40 is 360. 9 times 5 is 45, so that's 405 degrees. So this is the first time you've had a situation where you have to go around and keep going. So if I went all the way around, that'd be 360. So I'm going to subtract 360, and look what you get. You get this nice, comfortable 45. So it's 360 plus another 45, stops right there. Guess what? Your reference angle's 45 degrees. This is not a quadrantal. So I finish my triangle. I know I have a 45, 45, 90. And I know this is a 1, that's a 1, that's a square root of 2. Wait a minute. What is secant the reciprocal of? Cosine. So I'm going to find cosine by saying, okay, cos, adjacent over hypotenuse. And then I'm going to flip it. Or you could just think secant has to be the hypotenuse over adjacent. I guess this is a shortcut. So that'd be the square root of 2, the hypotenuse, over the adjacent, 1, and you get the square root of 2. Now, what if they asked us to find cotangent? Well, cotangent is TOA, opposite over adjacent. So cotangent must be adjacent over opposite. So let's find it. Adjacent, whoop. Opposite, whoop. So it'd be 1. There you go. There's something to think about. One more sample problem. Actually, that does it. Good luck. Watch this again. If I threw you for a loop, I moved kind of fast, but I think you can get your homework done now.